So a friend of mine on Facebook posted this picture of his coconut endeavor and asked if there was a better way to open and remove the meat from a coconut. So I thought I'd make this video real quick on a technique to do that. It combines a technique that I learned in Hawaii with a technique that I developed myself using a cheese knife. So we start by the traditional Hawaiian way, I'm assuming traditional way of opening a coconut, which is basically hitting it and turning it as you hit it, and then the coconut water starts to come out, and I usually just let that drain out. Into a bowl. I'll drink that later after I strain it through a coffee filter. Not much water in this one. Another whack in there, a little bit more. All right, so I've done this a bunch of times, and every time I'm going to keep hitting it with a hammer. Every time I do that, I tend to pinch myself. My skin gets pinched in the coconut crack here. So I'm going to try putting it in a towel to protect my hand from getting pinched. I'll turn it this way. Give it a couple more whacks here. Oh, and I got pinched anyway. My thumb right there, and I got pinched a little bit. Not too bad. And then now we get two halves here, and here's where my technique comes in. So basically, what I do here, some people, they'll take a sharp knife and they'll kind of cut this way to try to remove the meat. And I don't remember, it's been so long that I've been doing this, I don't remember exactly how I came up with this method. But basically, so I take a cheese knife, and this particular cheese knife, the sharp edges on this end, rather than being on the side here. So I take the cheese knife and I will start, I'll kind of push it into the meat, and then I give it a little tweak, and it pops the meat right out. And you'll see that there's this paper-like skin, I guess, and you can just take you can just take a peeler and just peel that right off, and then you have just a piece of fresh coconut. So that was a relatively small piece. I'll try to get a bigger one here. I try to, when I push it in, I try to go down as far as I can until I hit the shell, and then I'll give it a little tweak. And I have a decent sized piece of meat here. I have a second bowl, so I'll put it on this plate, and I'll just keep going around and get a bigger piece here. Yeah, usually I'll hear like a little click once I've bottomed out against the shell, and then give it a little tweak, and there's another decent sized piece there. If I get too enthusiastic about it, I'll end up trying to get too big of a piece, and I'll just end up squishing the meat rather than having it pop out. But as you can see on this coconut here, there's all the meat's gone. It's just the coconut shell that's left. So just keep going in. And I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years now with this method, and it's been pretty easy to get all the meat out. I think I might have been a little too enthusiastic on this one. Nope, that was good. So here's a pretty decent sized piece that I got out. So that's pretty much it. Just keep going around and around. This coconut that I got is actually pretty oblong. Usually the coconuts are much more rounded. So that's how I do that. Thanks for watching.